New England Candlepins is made possible through the generous support of the U.S. Candlepin Bowling Association. Learn more at uscandlepin.com. By Ryan Family Amusements in Millis, Massachusetts. Visit ryanfamily.com. By your community's public access channel. And by your Franklin friends and neighbors, good folks just like you. Thanks for supporting Franklin TV. And thanks for watching.
From Ryan's Family Amusement in Millis, Massachusetts, it's New England Candlepins. In our second Sweet 16 show, Jason Double Guns Doucette takes on Aaron Boom Boom Halbedel. Then in Game 2, the Titan Brian Fournier faces off with the Phenom Nick Norcross. Now let's roll with your host, Jay Oregon.
Welcome to New England Candlepins. We are here with our second Sweet 16 show. We're with our first two bowlers today. First of all, Aaron Halbedel. How'd I do?
Good.
Yeah, I don't think I did as well as when we were talking before.
That's all right.
All right. Where are you from, Aaron?
I'm from East Brookfield.
All right. And this is your first time on our show?
Absolutely.
All right. How have you been bowling?
I've been bowling very well this week.
Okay. Have you ever bowled against Jason?
I have not.
Okay. How about, have you bowled on a TV show before?
I bowled on the kids show.
Okay. Well, it's your first time on our show, so we're happy to have you here.
Thank you.
Other than the roll-off last week, have you bowled at Ryan's before?
One other time.
Okay, good. And how'd you bowl that time?
All right.
It's been a while, so you'll be fine today. And we're lucky enough to have Jason Doucette back here. I'm not going to ask him how he's been bowling, but have you had a good summer so far?
Yeah, very well. Very well.
You enjoying yourself?
Yeah, definitely.
Good. Well, hey, we're glad to have you back. Always fun to have you here on the show.
Back.
All right, good. So we're going to be back with our first match at today's show, Aaron against Jason. And first of all, though, we know what it means before we bowl. It means it's bracket time. We're back on New England Candlepins. A lot's happened since we interviewed our bowlers. First of all, Richie, what's happened in your life?
Well, I was just talking with our sellout crowd of 14. And
excellent. I know
catching
it's
up with
standing
everybody.
room only, but I'm talking more about your accommodations over there in the third seat.
Would you like to see it?
I would.
Oh, all right. Well, I somehow I have this awesome chair with graffiti on it, and it's got cushions. I mean, these guys are sitting in like church pews. It's so bad. The accommodations here are terrible, but let's go Candlepin bowling. I'm loving it right now.
All right.
I think this
We're
thing
lucky
reclines.
enough also to be joined by world-class bowler Dave Chestercove. Dave,
Well, thanks for the comments, but
Hey, you're
let's not
funny,
push
Jay.
our
You're
luck here.
it's an honor to have you back from sickness.
All right.
So first up will be Jason Doucette over on our lane 1. It's actually lane 19 here at Ryan's Family Amusement. I had to do math there, folks. Oh,
it's hard
Jason,
to add to one for you. Apparently.
Thank you. Jason, good luck. We're all counting on you.
Yikes.
Alrighty. Jason, not a stranger to the show. He's been on it several times, even when we dated back to Fico's in Franklin. Has dropped 6 on his first ball. Looking to convert right away. Not able to.
I'll go you one more. He's not just a stranger, or not a stranger to the show. He's a mainstay. The kid's a staple to the show. He's on here all the time.
Yeah.
And rightly so. He's a great bowler.
Makes
Cleans
a
up
great
that-
10 just like
that's
that,
a nice
you know?
10.
Jason Doucette, for those of you who don't know, he bowls out of Academy Lanes, averages 119, has a high single 189, and a high triple of 474. Qualified with a 362.
It's the 14 seed overall. Leaves Dave's favorite lead plus the 7. Wow, he took the 7, but he didn't take the 8.
got everything but the 8. That's hard to do.
It really is. I thought he had it for sure. It's a good 10, though.
Aaron will be up next.
And now Aaron Halbedel out of Bogey Lanes. Aaron's our number 3 seed. Had an interesting roll-off. He had a really big third game to qualify with a 383. I believe it was his third game. Either way, he had one big one. And he throws a really big ball.
Yes, he does.
Oh, that one's in the channel. That second ball will be discounted 1 pin there. So that'll be just an 8 box there for Aaron.
Yep. Aaron, I think, is no stranger to another television show, not brought to you by us, but a youth television show, Candlepin New Generation.
That's correct.
So he is coming up through the ranks here, and I believe this is his first appearance.
I'm pretty sure it is.
First appearance on the professional TV show. If you can call it that, I guess. I mean, it is an open tournament. Anybody can try out. It's not exclusive to professionals. You, the viewers at home, can come down and try out if you wanted to. So Aaron gets $10. So he has 18 through 2.
Fellas, we had 62 bowlers try out for this series in the summertime.
That's a record for us.
Absolutely.
It's a record, and it's not even in the middle of the season, and we really appreciate it. We appreciate all you guys coming out. We appreciate everybody watching at home. Keep those comments coming on YouTube.
Absolutely. Oh, Jason Doucette tries to convert that very difficult spare lead.
We love feedback, positive and negative,
And Richie, it is my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, which I know you will.
I'll be all over it.
Thank you.
9 for Doucette.
Nice shot. That this show is now the highest paying, in terms of prize money, of any Candlepin tournament out there.
As far as I know, I can't say any tournament. There are a couple of tournaments.
Right.
Maybe not tournament, show.
As far as TV shows, for this series of
Yep.
payouts, we're paying out 16 bowlers a total of $2,500 during this series, and we're really happy about that. And we couldn't do it without the support of Franklin TV. We couldn't do it without the support of the USCBA and Dave Chester Cove, of course. And we also couldn't do it with the support of you folks at home and you guys that have come out to support the show and come out and try it out for the show.
Right.
And,
Yep.
I mean, come on, we keep coming up and up, and wow,
Yep.
we can't wait for the next series. We're already looking forward to the next series. I mean, this is
that's
great.
right.
So
And
thank you
also,
guys all.
add into that Ryan's Family
Yep,
Amusement
yep. I was
kicked
just about
in.
to get to that. Yep,
They stepped up.
Stepped up with a contribution.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
To increase the prize
That's
money.
great.
And that contributed, and you guys can speak to it more, us getting 62 bowlers
Of course.
trying
Of
out
course.
for this show.
I mean, wouldn't you want a slice of that pie?
Absolutely.
Come on.
So Aaron, with the 9 boxes in his third frame here. I'm looking at his stat sheet here, and he has, unfortunately, has no idea what his high single or high triple is.
Yeah, I'm not
Which
sure
is
what
not entirely unusual for youth bowlers, but it's still a little surprising.
Nice ball on the 1-3, leaving the 5 and the 9. Piece of double wood rolling up toward the lip, and it looks like they split up a little bit. He's got a little room. Probably right tip here, DC, I think, right?
That's
Right there will do.
Yeah, right there.
Just touch the 9 into the pin.
And
Anyway,
we have
it'll
our
do you
first
just
mark.
fine. Doucette out to the left, but he leaves really a favorable leave. He's got the
Oh,
1,
yes.
3, and 5.
Side
Wood
saddle
right behind the
triangle.
5. Yeah, side saddle triangle. I remember that one now.
And there it goes.
I'll see you later.
Made that look pretty. So, Jason answers Aaron's mark with a mark of his own. Oh, Jason with a great ball drops 9 in his fill. Has some tricky wood out in front of the 9-pin. And he makes it go
Jumped
away. So, 2 marks out of Jason Doucette.
That's a cool way
That's
to
a
take
great
it,
way to
right?
answer, yeah.
So 2 marks there for Jeremy in the 5th and 6th.
That's a
Aaron
type,
working on a
it's a type
spare.
of spare. It's a type of spare Doucette had you won't see in 10-pin very often.
Indeed.
Pretty sure you can't.
Yeah, I don't think you'll ever
Pretty
see it because you can't
cap
have the
pin.
wooden
I
10-pin.
think they frown upon that in those establishments.
Aaron, a big ball of his own in his field, drops 8. Piece of wood out in front to carry. And he converts.
4-7 spins it in. I think he might have clipped that.
I think he actually took the redwood first, yeah, but it went anyway.
Went just fine. That's all that matters on the scoreboard.
Absolutely.
And that'll put him at 55 plus a ball. Nice smooth ball on the 1-3.
Absolutely.
Leaves a ton of wood on the deck. He's got the 7, 8, and 10.
Looks like
Literally
every
5 pieces
pin.
of wood. Could go right, could go left, could go to the moon. Let's see.
Absolutely. Oh, carries.
didn't carry the 10.
Yeah, carries. I'm a little surprised the 10-pin didn't carry and the 7-pin did on that one. But he's converting those 10 boxes.
Sure is. Third ball is very important. That's going to put him at 72. Now Jason Doucette with 68.
Working on a spare himself.
Plus whatever he throws here.
Oh,
1-5.
you don't see that too often.
Oh, you don't want to see that too
Yeah,
often.
especially in a spare film. Tough break for Jason. Usually we're able to carry the spread eagle on that, but
Awesome
but
second
it almost
ball.
converts it for a spare.
That's such a great second ball in that situation. 10
And he gets a 10 box.
That's a pro's 10 box right there.
Absolutely.
Good stuff out of Doucette. Now the all-important 8th box.
Oh, big ball. Kid wants the 7 to go. Gets it to go.
Went a little late. Better late than never, though.
Absolutely.
Let's see what this wood does, creeping up.
Richie, since you've gotten that new apparatus that you're sitting in, you are on your announcing game.
Oh, well, thank
I must
you.
say.
It must be the chair.
It absolutely
It's certainly
is.
not. It's certainly not.
Jeremy uses the wood to help him take out that 6-pin for the spare.
Jeremy.
Jeremy Jason. Wow, I'm losing it.
Folks at home, it still says Jeremy and Wally from the last taping.
Yeah, yes,
in
it
Dave's
does.
defense, he called Jason Jeremy. That's funny.
Yeah, you know what? I did earlier.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Oh, good.
I did because I looked up and I'm
All right.
like,
Well, then I'm going to call him Jeremy on purpose next time. We can make it a trifecta. Halbedel leaves the 6, 7,
Now I
and
gotta
10.
make sure not to call him. Let's call Aaron Wally.
6, 7, 10 for Halbedel. 2 pieces of wood. Tries to spin it into the 7, and
Made a good effort.
yeah, he did. That was one of those kind of a pick a side shots, and got a little bit too much in the middle, I think. Nice clean 10 box,
Oh,
though.
beautiful
Boys,
10 box.
he's really,
It's
he's
a
really
great ball
working hard.
for a first time or a rookie on the show, especially a young rookie. Aaron looking to match the mark that Jason put up. Rolls a great ball, looking for the
Awesome
strike.
ball. Is that 5 gonna go or
can't get to
no?
5 to go, but he's got a great piece of wood right in front of it.
Jay, where would you play this, Jay?
I would play it
Jay would play the curtain.
right about there.
Oh, okay.
And Aaron matches the mark.
You know what? I didn't think it was fair
So,
that I give it out, is because he was so close to me.
Yeah, you didn't want to give away any of your tricks.
Because then it's not fair to Jeremy Jason Doucette. JJ.
All right, and here's Jeremy with the fill. Leaves the bucket to the right. It's got the 3, 5, 6, and 9. No wood. It'll be 6 on the count, giving him 96 through 8.
oh, what a shot!
By Jason Doucette. And going in against that mark, too.
Absolutely.
Absolute must-have, and he knew it.
Well, he gets a clip wing spread eagle for his fill. He carries the 10-pin.
Well, it's better than the last time he blew through the middle when he only got 2.
But if he cleans this up, my math is right. He should still force Aaron to throw another mark. But I could be wrong. We'll wait to see when the
I would doubt that. I don't
score
think you're
adds
wrong.
up.
That'll be 8 for Jason.
Yep, 8.
And how much for Jeremy?
Well, Jeremy Jason Doucette has 119. Halbedel with 92 plus a
Yep.
fill. The 1-5 again makes an appearance. Are you
Wow.
kidding me? What is happening right now?
Well, where to start? Where to start?
Where to start? How can you finish when you look at that? Takes out the deep triangle.
I'm at a loss for words. It's like, how does that happen?
Yeah, I know a guy that knows how that happens. How does that happen? Quoting a friend, Steve Bronchuk from another program. Shout out to you guys over there at New Palace.
Oh, okay. So, Aaron,
Now,
he'll
Halbedel,
have to mark.
He needs a mark. He's at 102. He needs a mark.
Oh, what a big ball.
What a ball.
Oh,
He's
my
a
goodness.
5-7.
He would have preferred that in the fill.
This kid has just been peppering the headpin,
And just,
and he's got to get it.
yep, he's going to have to slide the 5 into the
Wow.
7. Can be done. Oh,
He gave it a great ride.
what a great ride.
Tremendous match. That was a great match.
I'll tell you,
That
that was
certainly was a
dandy.
great
That was a
match.
good one.
That was a tremendous match.
A lot
Aaron
of
Bull,
credit to Aaron,
terrific.
yeah. I'm going to
That was
expect
his
some good
first
things
appearance.
coming from this kid in the future.
What a great job.
Yeah.
For a first time
Oh, absolutely.
on TV.
Held himself together nicely.
Yeah.
Looked really poised up
Pinned
there,
like
too.
crazy. Yep. Made a lot of great shots.
You know, and that was a finals quality match.
I'll give you
The way
that.
they both
Yeah,
rolled.
yeah.
Gotta
They're
be
both
within the mark.
on target. And unfortunately, somebody does have to win.
Yep. So we'll be back to talk to our bowlers and maybe talk about Richie's chair a little more in just a moment.
It's a good chair.
What is community without community support? Without community access? Without communication that creates a common bond? You can make community by making community TV. Contact your public access community TV center. Learn how you can help, because you can. Volunteer today. When you support your community TV, you also support your community.
And we're back here with our bowlers. First of all, Aaron, tremendous job. That was a great match. Could never tell by the way you bowled that was your first time on TV.
Thank you.
I've got to say, we were commenting over there to both of you. You both had spares, and both of you ended up getting 2 pins on them. Just shots we've never really seen.
Yeah, I mean, when you need it most, it tends to happen.
But it happened to both of you, which was really, really interesting.
Yeah, I mean, anything can happen in this game.
Yeah. Well, you did a great job. $75, and congratulations. I'm sure we'll see you again, but thank you so much.
Thank you.
Jason, tremendous job.
Thank you.
You bowled very, very well. I know you don't bowl a lot in the summer. For not bowling a lot, you really came out great.
Yeah, sometimes it's good not to bowl, get away for a while. But, yeah, bowled okay. Aaron bowled really well. It's just bad breaks at bad times, that was the difference.
For a first-round match, both of you bowled tremendously well. That was, you've been on the show a number of times. That was a finals quality match right there.
Yeah, that was exciting. It was close all the way to the end. So it was good. It was good for everybody, for everybody to watch a match like that. It's exciting. And, hey, I'm just lucky to come out victorious.
Absolutely, yeah. Both of you bowled, as I said, both of you bowled very well. Either one of you could have walked away with the win there. So congratulations to both of you. Well done. So Jason Doucette does advance here, and we'll be back to talk to our next bowlers in just a moment. Welcome back to New England Candlepins. We're here with our bowlers for our second show. First of all, Brian Fournier. Brian, welcome to our show.
Thank you, Jake.
And your first time on our show. Have you been on any other TV shows before?
Yeah, I was on Classic Candlepins about a year ago. So
Excellent, excellent. Have you ever bowled against Nick?
quite a few times, actually. We bowl together on Wednesdays, Fridays, so we've gone head-to-head a few times.
Excellent, excellent. You bowl right out of here?
I bowl at Malden.
The Ryans in Malden. Okay. Well, good. We're glad to have you here. We're excited for this, and we're also joined by Nick Norcross, another veteran of our show. Nick, we're glad to have you back.
It's good to be back.
How have you been bowling?
Pretty good. Just hope I'm on my A game today.
Absolutely. How'd you do up in? I know you were at the Worlds a few months ago. How'd you do there?
We did all right, but it wasn't good enough.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to open that wound.
No, there's always next year.
Well, there you go. Did you have fun?
I did, very much.
Well, that's all that matters. That's good. I'm glad you have fun. Well, here I am opening up old wounds, and I'm sorry to do that. So, that's me causing pain. I'm bringing the pain all the time. So we'll just forget it. We'll move on. And what we'll do is we'll go right to Matt's awesome brackets, and he's going to roll them for you now. Welcome back to New England Candlepins in the home of Zambuca. First up is Brian Fournier on lane 1. It was good on ice. A lot of it.
Tastes like licorice.
Oh, yes. Yes, it does.
We finally piqued Jay's interest. It's definitely not Candlepin bowling. Fournier.
Very sweet, though.
Alrighty.
There's the 1-9-10 out there somewhere.
Sure is. Right on line 1. Oh, nearly converted.
Chop the one in between the two.
And it's a good start for Brian. A 9 bucks. Brian, a newcomer to our show, bowls out of Ryan Family Amusements in Malden. Has an average of 119, high single of 186, and a high triple of 459. Qualify with a 368 as our 11th seed. So Brian, second box, leaves the 189 for the spare. Oh. It's left of the head pin, but he carried the 9 pin.
Yeah, it was a weird one, and then he put that one through the spin cycle and didn't carry either of them.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Gets the 10, though.
Good 10.
Nice. 19 for 2 for Brian, and that'll bring up Nick Norcross.
I think we could safely say he's another staple to the show.
Yeah, Nick's been on. Nick isn't bad.
Yeah, he's made it all the way to the finals at least once, I know.
Yeah, Nick's all right.
Both bowlers are lefty.
Dynamite drop in, Monty.
Inside, too.
It's not the best color man in the league, folks.
Oh, Norcross.
Carries
Wow.
one of the toughest shots in bowling with that 4.57. $9 for Nick. Nick's our 6th seed, qualified with a 376. His average is a 125. His high single is a monster 210.
That is a monster. I believe he pulled that out of Woburn Bowladrome.
And that's where his home house is. His high triple's a 456. I'm assuming out of the same place. I mean,
I would imagine.
210. Woof. Nice mixing ball. He's going to leave the high-low jack with about 25 pieces of wood on the left-hand side.
$25?
I don't know how he got that number either.
And he only hit one of them. 24 of them did not move. That is amazing.
Oh, my goodness. And Norcross cleans it up for a good $9. So, through 2 frames, Brian has the early 1-pin advantage.
19-18.
Good year for Boston.
Yeah, it was. I still don't think we should have traded Ruth, man.
No.
It was a rough deal. Thanks a lot, Harry Frizzy. And all of you watching at home who get that reference, all one of you maybe. Fournier off to the left again. Looking to clean this up for a 10.
Mm-hmm. And a $9. Brian through the head pin, gets 5, leaves the spread eagle minus the 3-pin.
2, 4, 6, 7, 10. The 3-pin, I believe, is the one that's the piece of wood sitting in front of the 610.
I think it is, too. Tries to cut the 2 over, but he does run the 3 down on the left.
Solid offer at it. Happy with the 10 box out of those types of breaks, Dave?
Absolutely. And so far, very good pinning from Brian through 4 frames. And Nick, looking to get the first mark of this match, up on lane 2.
Nick's got some nice, shiny, brand new Dexters. The only reason I know that is because, boy, you should see those other ones.
Oh, half Worcester to the right.
I'll have to ask him how much the older shoes that he has, how many strings he got out of those. Because, boy, is it gotta be up there.
All right, Nick, looking to clean this up for a 9 or 10 bucks here.
6, 7, 10. Favorable wood for the 10. Yeah, just snuck it behind the 7. $9 for Nick. $27 through 3 for Nick Norcross, and we're still looking for our first mark in the match.
Nick, good looking ball. A little heavy, but still carries 7. Tough split. Leaves the 4, 7, 10. 3 pieces of wood to the left. Curious to see where it'll go. Goes right at it. Wow. Just carries a 4-pin.
Yeah, everything just kind of died on that.
And a 9-box. So good pinning so far from both our bowlers. And Brian will take a 2-pin lead after 4. 38-36. Still looking for our first mark. Brian back on the head pin. Similar lead as we had a few boxes ago. Spread eagle minus the 3-pin.
Yeah, this time the wood isn't in front of the 6 and 10. This time the wood is, well, it's still on the deck. We're right around the 5-pin used to be. See if he can still throw it.
Oh, he's going to throw the 2-pin over.
He almost overcut it. Well, actually, he did overcut it because he left the 10-pin there.
Sure did. That's a great try.
Throws the 2 directly into the 6. That's unfortunate to not carry that corner pin.
Sure is. And he gets another 10. Very good pinning.
He carried it that time.
It's looking like another pitcher's duel in our round of 16.
So far.
Oh, this time he leaves the spread eagle. No wood to help him at all.
Not a thing. All you can do is try to get your 3, try to get your other 3.
Or you can make it.
Do that too.
Oh, he wants it! Oh, cuts the 3 so good he carries just a 2-pin.
Yeah, cut the 3 into the 2 on command. What a great bid.
I got a feeling if he gets that leave again, he might make it.
Well, he's looked at it a few times now, so well accustomed.
And another great 10
Excellent work
bucks.
out of Brian Fournier. Excellent work.
2 beautiful 10 boxes.
Norcross looking to break the ice here, and the door is open.
Brian is only left 2 pins standing.
Considering what he's looked at, I think he'll take that.
Absolutely. Nick, just 3? Takes out. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you got it. Half blister plus the 6-pin, something like that.
Yeah. Oh, tries the left side of that pin, but leaves the 110 for 10 bucks. Actually kisses the head pin, but
I hope we can get another look at that.
Wow.
He hit the head pin, and it didn't fall. And he's throwing the ball, according to our radar gun up there, 32 miles an hour. And that ball weighs almost 3 pounds. That ball weighs 2.5 pounds.
wow.
And that's the
Oh, my
159. What is going on with this match right now? Pitcher's duel is right, DC.
Holy Christ.
That
This is really shocking. Oh, what a shot.
Serious with that
Are you
10
kidding
from
me?
Norcross? All important pins. Keeps it a 4-pin match. What a shot. That's like a spare.
That's a shot of the at least the round of 16 so far. Oh, there we go. There's a good break for Brian. Drops 8 off the head pin.
Good break. Getting interesting, though, with all that wood now.
Yeah, he's got a. There's a piece of wood behind the other one that could mess with the shot a little bit, but
That's right, and it's up a little bit
I mean,
high.
he's got to play the wood anyway, so it's a matter of hope it carries, and it does.
Terrific
So
shot.
beautiful.
If he goes right tip there, I'm not sure it snaps in. That's
Yeah,
a
that
big
was my
shot from
worry,
Brian
you know.
Fournier, excuse me.
So our first mark of the match.
The way these guys have been pinning, it doesn't seem that way.
I know it, especially after Nick's last shot for a 10 bucks. Holy Moses. So, Brian, Big Phil, 7 leaves the 2, 4, 9. Piece of wood out in front of the 9 pin.
Yeah, it shouldn't be an issue there.
Well,
I
we
think
saw
he's just
Jeremy
gonna cut the
Seaholm
two
play
over.
this wood into it. I'm not sure if he'll do it. He's going for the 2 pin.
Yeah, Seaholmes, I think, though, Dave, was a 2-pinner. I'm pretty sure he didn't have that
It
back
was a
pin.
2 pin. It wasn't the back one. I was just curious to see if he might try to use it and get it off the wall or something of that nature. Well, he gets a $10.
That's a good
Brian
10,
rolling a really good ball.
Yeah.
Despite what the score says, it is a really good ball. Same thing with Nick, for that matter. Nick down 4 opposite of Mark. Looking to get on the board. There we go. There's 5. Unfortunate 5. He hit the 1-3 pocket. Leaves a cluster of 5 to the left. A 2, 4, 5, 7, 10 piece of wood to the left of the 5 pin.
Tough to carry both back pins here.
Oh, he's going to go for a clean lead. Gets everything but the 9. Or the 8, excuse me. No luck for the $10. That wood was kind of in a very unfavorable spot for Nick. But he cleans that up for a $9. Still rolling a great ball.
Well, he's down a dozen right now, but he is opposite the open box.
Yep.
Has a really good mixing ball there, and
gets a pretty good break.
He's got the 1-8 here, but there's a little bit of wood to the right. Might act as a guide if he chooses to go that way. He might try to plow it through. Could go thin on it. Head pin's the object, though.
Yeah, I think he's got to hit that pin no matter what. And it
goes
goes.
the wood. Utilizes the sidewall, that front cap, and the ball. Take the head pin right off into that 8. A little bit of everything on that shot.
Indeed.
And right on time, too.
Yep, especially being down 12.
Maybe the spare he needed.
Had to have it. He'll set himself up for a chance coming home, unless Brian wants to do something here.
Fournier off to the left. Leaves the 4 horsemen to the right, plus the 5 and the 9 pin. Not a piece of wood to be spoken of anywhere.
Oh, is he going to do it?
Wow, everything but the 6.
And another good pin in on a Brian Fournier. Another good 10. I think Brian's only missed 2 pins the whole match. 3. Nope, 2. Yeah, just 2. That's really impressive. It's a pro string right here. Brian right into the 1-2 pocket. Drops a big 8. Leaves the 3, 6. No wood. He would love to make it here. He doesn't need it to win, but he would love to make it, force Nick to throw 2 marks on top of the one he already has. And he does.
Carries it.
And
Clutch
he does.
mark from Brian Fournier.
Being up 12, I'm betting you Brian would love to throw an 8 fill in here and make it 20. In his mind, anyway.
Yep, that's right. Yep, 105 and a ball.
Little off to the right. Only gets 5, but
Decent
that's 5
count,
more.
Decent count. He's
That's
at
5 more.
110 in the clubhouse. That puts the pressure on Nick.
That'll definitely force Nick to throw. I think it's still going to force him to throw 2 more marks here.
Biggest ball of the match. Let's see what Norcross has here. Good ball on the 1-3. A little bit thin. A little bit unlucky as well. He leaves the 2, 5, 7, 8 with no wood. It's a really tough shot.
Takes out the 5. Ooh, just a 7.
He's going to need a double.
Yep.
86 through 9. He needs a 25 box.
Well, it all starts with 1. Need some help. Not going to be Nick's day. Brian Fournier will move on. The rookie for the show will move on, but certainly not a rookie in the realms of the Candlepin world. Nick makes a spare for good measure, though. and get 6 on it to finish with a very respectable 102, all things considered. Both bowlers rolled a great ball. Not too much to show for it most of the match, but Brian Fournier pulls away
with the 110. So, congratulations to Brian. First time on the show, and he advances.
Indeed.
On the pinning, too.
Yeah,
Big time
very
pinning.
good pinning.
So, we're going to stop, have a quick Sambuca, and then we'll be back to talk to our bowlers. And we're back with our bowlers from our second match at today's show. Nick, tough one there. Just seemed to be a little bit off.
I didn't feel comfortable at first, and then when I did, I still wasn't just putting the ball where I wanted to. It's bad bowling.
Just off bowling. I'm not going to say it was bad bowling.
It was bad.
Have you seen me bowl?
Never.
That's bad bowling.
One day.
I'll show you, and then you'll know what bad bowling is.
We'll see.
Brian bowled well, though.
He did. It was ugly for the both of us, but he was the one to squeak it out, and he goes on.
Absolutely. Well, you get $75 for making the TV show, and as always, it's always a pleasure to have you here, so thank you. Brian, congratulations.
Thank
you
you.
move on to the Elite Eight. You'll take on Jason Jeremy Doucette, so we're excited for that. You bowled well enough to move on.
It was a grind. Just like Nick, I didn't feel 100% comfortable. I was able to get the first mark. Luckily, it kind of eased things in. Big thing was pinning, and every pin was a grind. It was a rough match.
You didn't leave too many pins standing. I think you maybe 3 or 4 throughout the entire match.
Yeah, it's one of the things that I've been working on in my game is trying to keep pinning, because when you get into a grind like this, every pin is huge. And luckily, I was able to bail out a few spots, and I was a little full early on, and I started to work it out the last 4 boxes. So I'm happy with the end result, not happy with the start, and it was a great match against Nick. It was pretty much wire to wire the whole way. So,
well, at least you were able to advance, so congratulations on that. Well, that'll do it for this show. We will see you next time on New England Candlepins. I'd like to thank Dave Chestercove and everybody with Franklin TV, Ryan Family Amusement, and I guess Richie Myrick as well, as he's about to throw a pen at me. So, as I said, Richie and I are going to go have a Sambuca. Dave may join us, he may not. So we will see you next time on New England Candlepins. New England Candlepins is made possible through the generous support of the U.S. Candlepin Bowling Association. Learn more at uscandlepin.com. By Ryan Family Amusements in Millis, Massachusetts. Visit ryanfamily.com. By your community's public access channel. And by your Franklin friends and neighbors, good folks just like you. Thanks for supporting Franklin TV. And thanks for watching.